moment we know that they are affected by mental illness, they are out of the family. We don't want to know about them again. It is our responsibility as a society. We can perform all these things, music therapy, gardening, and all these things. You have lots and lots of therapies that you can give to them. The behavioral therapy, you try to do what is like the behavioral therapy, which involves the conditioning system, classical operant, and observation learning. You give them tasks. We got what we call task-centered approach.
Yes.
Try to know the specific problem that is affecting this client. Then you know exactly how to address this problem. Other than that, you and I, if we isolate them in society, we leave them to roam about the streets, we ridicule them in society, it is not helping our society. We are trying to create a stigma in our society wherein we do not want to at least try to amend this problem so that all of us can live in a civilized society.
That's right. Well, finally, before we go, I would like to know what are some of the constraints the association have?
The association shares the constraints of our patients and the staff at Tanka Tanka Psychiatric Hospital. Now, one concept that we built this association on was, with or without money, we are going to help our brothers and sisters in the community. This is why for most of the activities, the trainings we've done for the journalists, the other seminars we've had, community meetings, the financing is from the pocket of the members of this association. That is our primary concept. Now, the constraints of this hospital, especially Tanka Tanka, one is staffing. You have very, very few, no need to talk about the number, but very, very few trained staff taking care of an average number of 80 to 85 patients every day. Tanka Tanka is in Salaji, about 1.5 kilometers from the main highway. The staff are suffering and the place is bushy. One thing that the association is advocating for is for someone or the government to help them with staff transportation. Also, we want to use this opportunity to thank the president of this country, Professor Jame, for providing the hospital with an ambulance through the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare. The association is also looking at means of reaching the community better by having a vehicle so that we can be going into these houses, we can be organizing community meetings even in the provinces.
Even to meet their families, tell them, yes, tell them
home
what
visit. These are very important.
Needs,
and these are some of the few very constraints, but medication as well. We need to take care of this. Medication, staffing, and staff transportation. These are key things that the hospital and our patients need.
Yeah, and that finally, I just want to know, fine, you have about 80 to 85 patients here today. Do their family members really care about them? Do they come here to see how they're doing?
You know, the primary problem is, to be honest with you, I am a Gambian, but sometimes the way we behave is terrible. There are at least 2 patients who have been here for more than 6 years. Their families will never come for them. We have some patients who have been here for 1, 2, 3 years. Why? When families bring their patient or the patient are being brought by the police, we will take their contact numbers. But later when the patient is better and is to be discharged back to the community, you call some of these family members, they tell you, no, probably they wrong, number be wrong. Man, they abandon their family members. They tell you point blank that, no, it is not my number. This is why we take 2 numbers from the family members till they deny. This is why you have people who are still here for years. You discharge them, they go back to the streets, and they end up coming back. This is what Tanka Tanka don't want to do. The community should be able to help and come and visit their patients. Take them back to the community when they are better and introduce them in some other activities.
As Dauda was advocating in terms of resources, because sensitizing the community, it plays a key role with regards to accommodating these people. Because they've already got the stigma that once you are mentally ill, you will never come into the society and be the same person that you are. Then we are challenging it that it's wrong. With proper care, protection, and maintenance, these people can live the way you and I are living. There comes in now the resources to pay home visits to these people, their families. Try to sensitize them. Cancel the family first. Because if counseling has been done with the families, I believe that they will see the ways and means in which these people have been dealt with in the psychiatric unit. So if they go home, you give them the guidelines on how to work with these people. I think we can able to reduce the number of patients we've got here. But trust me, as he was saying, people are here. They don't even know their parents, where their families are. This is the major problem we are going through. At least we are advocating to the society. If you bring someone here, you have to be doing a follow-up to know how the patient is doing. Then you can be having like counseling through the psychiatric staff that are here. They will counsel you. I just did one recently when Mr. Sise was admitting a patient. They called